and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside April Howdeggy, and Coach over the weekend played the Florida schools at the Elmer and Fieldhouse. Really close, a couple of 5-setters. It looks like, especially your young players, starting to figure some things out. You're that close right now.
Yeah, I mean, I told them today you're a few points away from being right there in the mix with 4 or 5 schools. That's how competitive and how much parity there is in this conference. So obviously not excited that we didn't pick up the wins at home, but we battled back. We went 5 with 2 good teams. And I think our team started to see that we can do those things. Our first weekend results, we didn't play the greatest. I think there was some jitters. And at one point I'm looking out there and we got 4 freshmen on the court. So the future is very bright. I just hope we can figure some things out here in this next week to put us in position this coming weekend.
Starting to tune some things up, but still kind of moving the lineup around, still trying to find that right combination. How did they respond to that this week?
I think they responded well. I mean, from a volleyball standpoint, we needed to adjust some stuff. And we would look at film and video and stats and what we needed to do. And you never know, it could work, it could not. But being such a young team, we don't have the luxury that we've played a couple seasons together and now we're just filling in 1 or 2 pieces.
Right.
We're filling in 4 or 5. So just seeing those adjustments, and I thought that our production on the court was better this weekend, and now we're focusing on sustaining it. We can put 1 or 2 good sets together, but we got to be able to battle it out and find that energy and stamina in the 5th.
Taking a look at a few of the players over the weekend, Hannah Flowers Friday night had a career high in kills.
She did. Again, we kind of switched some stuff up and setting-wise, and that gave her a lot more openings on the attack, and she's capable of doing that night in and night out. I think on Sunday they honed in on her a little bit more, and so we're focusing this week to open up some things for other players too, in case she doesn't have that sort of performance.
Another player to talk about, Brianna Kataku. What a Sunday she had. I believe 15 kills, 6 blocks, 5 aces.
Yeah, and a lot of her game depends on what other players are doing, so she understands that, and she came out really fired up, ready to go, has been a good leader for us on the court. I mean, just a sophomore, but she has the ability to kind of take over a game, and again, she put us in a good position with her play, and she hasn't even served in 2 years. I mean, she serves in practice,
right.
But we put her back there and, scored some aces and got some digs, so just seeing her confidence grow has been really exciting as a coach.
Tell us a little about Tia. How's she doing?
She's doing well. She started out the first weekend. She got some opportunities to play and then just wasn't really ready yet. But we thought we needed to make an adjustment just in terms of, I think, the opening she can get us on offense. And we have 3 very solid setters, and they're battling every day. And really, we could go with any sort of mix if we think we need it for that night.
Coach, we're going to talk about your road trip coming up. But overall, it's going to be the 5th weekend, I believe, in this first 7 weeks you're going to be on the road.
Yeah.
Now, the good thing about that is you'll be a little home heavy on the back end, but still trying to grind through these road trips.
A little bit. Yeah, they changed the schedule with the addition of Wichita, so we only have the 9 conference home games. So it's just one of those years. Next year we'll be more home heavy, but we're getting battle tested, and that's not a bad thing. We have some adversity, and these young kids I think need that in order to learn what it takes to play night in, night out at this level. And
with mixing so many young players in. I know coaches talk a lot of times about when you go on the road, it really bonds the team. Hopefully it bonds the team because you're going to be together a lot.
Yeah, it does help. Downside is we can't travel everyone,
right.
Based on the rules, and that's unfortunate because we've been, if you see how we're using our lineup, we're using literally almost every player. So that part is frustrating, but every team has to deal with it. But we'll get on the road this weekend, and a little bit easier trip. We got a couple short flights.
Yeah.
So we're hoping just to get our legs going a little bit underneath us this week and get our energy up and understand that those 2 teams we're playing are just 1 step above us. So if we can put some good runs together, I think we can change our position pretty quickly.
Your 2 opponents this weekend, you're going to be at Houston, at Tulane. The only time you're going to play them this year, and both times are going to be on the road.
Yeah, so that's one of the changes. We were supposed to play them the last weekend of the year. So this is our only chance and down at their place. So we really have to take advantage of this opportunity, even though it's on the road. But, we need to play well and put some things together this weekend to come out on the winning side.
Coach, sounds good. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That is April Howdeggy. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.